Hey guys, welcome to another Cypher Studios channel video, and today I want to talk about lenses. It's my day 6 of the 30-day challenge. I appreciate you guys for joining in today on this nice Sunday morning. Well, it's nice where I am in Florida. I hope it's nice where you are, wherever that may be. But today I'm going to talk about 3 of my favorite lenses for video. Remember, these are my favorite lenses. My needs could be different from your needs. I say my favorite because I like my lenses small and I like them very light and cheap, of course, and because I use a Ronin gimbal and the weight of the Ronin, I don't want to add a heavier, more expensive lens on the gimbal. I want it small, nice, and preferably under $500, because all these lenses I'm going to mention today, they're all under $500. So if you're in a Fuji system, this is a video that might be for you. Roll the intro. Oh, wait, I don't have an intro. So let's just get into the video. Well, the first lens I'm going to talk about is this lens that's shooting me right now. It's the Samyang 12mm f2. Yes, the Samyang 12mm f2. And on a crop sensor camera like the Fuji XT-3, it's an equivalent to an 18mm. So you're getting a wide field of view. Look at this. You can literally see my mic. Well, you can't see the light right here, but you can see the whole room. And you lose when the depth of field, because you can't really get that shallow depth of field like you would when you use something like a 50mm or something like that. But this lens is amazing because it hides all the imperfection when you're flying a gimbal. When you're using this lens on your Ronin, it feels like you're just floating on air because it hides all those camera shake. And when you're shooting a handheld, you can get away with it because it's just so wide that it doesn't really show those shakes that you would when you're shooting handheld. So that's why this lens is one of my top 3 favorite lenses. And let's move on to the next lens. The next lens I have that's in my list is the 35mm f0.95. Yeah, 35mm f0.95. This is the Minican. Hold on, let me get that lens. Where is it? Okay, well, I have it mounted on my Fuji XT-3 over there, and this lens is, oh my god, this lens is so amazing. I can't even, wow, I don't know how they did it, but they put a 0.95 app. That means this lens, it can open so wide and let in so much light you can literally see in the dark. I wouldn't preferably use that for video because you get a very small, tiny, shallow, like very tiny room for error when you're focusing, your tiny shallow depth of field. So it's very bad for video if you go to 0.95. So I usually stop it down to f2.8, f4, and that's like a sweet spot for the lens because you still get amazing buttery smooth images. All the video that was taken with the B-roll, they were all shot with a 35mm 1.95. I kept saying 1.2 because I used to have a Canon 1.2, but this is a 0.95, and it's also great for pictures. So the field of view is about a 50mm on a crop sensor, and that's a perfect field of view. So if you need a 50, this is like a nifty 50 or something, this will definitely have a place in your bag. So I really like this lens, and that's why it's one of my top 3 lenses. The focus rings are smooth. It has a nice smooth aperture ring, and all these lenses have nice smooth focus ring. And but the 12mm, I think the aperture ring is like, it has a not a clickless aperture ring. What is it? DClick? It's not DClick, but it clicks. It makes some noise. It's like the Fuji ones, the Fuji apertures, they make some noise too. But this lens is amazing. This 35.95 is amazing. It's the Medicon Zhongzi Speedmaster version 2. I think they have a version 1 which is a little bit cheaper, and this comes in at like $400, $450. So it's pretty good, and that's why it made the list in my top 3 favorite lenses for video. And finally, this is the Fuji 18-55 2.8-4. I know you guys have heard about the kit lens on other camera systems being bad. I can't say that for a Fuji kit lens. This lens can arguably be one of the favorite lenses for video in a lot of filmmakers' bag, because this lens is sharp, it has OIS, image stabilization, it goes down to 18 mil, which is about 27 millimeter equivalent, to 55, which is about an 85 mil. So you get a wide range of zoom ranges, because it's just wow. Like, I use it a lot on my gimbal when I'm walking with the bride or the groom and I need to keep them in focus. I just put the box on their face and just walk, and it gets smooth, nice focus. I don't have a problem with it losing focus. OIS pretty light. The only downside with this lens is the focus by wire. I cannot manually focus, but in the Fuji it has that linear focus system, so I've not been able to test that out yet, but I will try to do some tests on it. But this lens is amazing and it gets some great image. Those Fuji glasses, they are amazing. This lens I think goes for about 400 some in the used market. So if you're looking for a lens to start off with your Fuji and you're buying a Fuji camera, I would suggest you buy the camera with this kit lens, because you will not be disappointed. And that's it for me. Those are my 3 favorite lenses. If you have any questions, just put it down in the comment below. I appreciate you guys watching this video, and peace, one love. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.